here in the first. From the shotgun, Danton. Give it to Collins. He's free. He's in.
Oh, what a great block on the left side there. Yard line. We'll see how adept his touch is here, dropping this ball in.
Here's the punt. Page is back. He boots it high. And they're going to let this one sail. And whoa! They down it on the one. That's adept.
Yes, it is. That was a smart play by the defender, too, to be down there, be in position.
And I got to credit Austin Danton. This freshman has just been awesome. There's Collins, and Dewan not going to go anywhere this time around. The whole front line got to it.
But again, the defense gambled right. Sometimes it's a game of chess. And
Berzine in motion, left to right. Here's Danton, going to keep it. Looking downfield, into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets! This one goes all the way into the end zone. Tom. So right you are, Natalie, I'll tell you, that was a big one. Gain of 1 on that last play. Harnish going back to the air across the middle. This one is going to be complete. Stiff arm, still on his feet. Bringing it all the way down that time is Marcus Brown on his left hip. Drops back to throw. Better hurry. Puts it up. It's complete. And stops short of a touchdown. Fumbled into the end zone. Let's wait and see what happens. Let's wait and see. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. It was complete to Willie Clark, and then he dropped the football when he came down. The ball went into the end zone, and Clark was right there to fall on it.
Well, they ran a nice crossing route with Clark. They cleared out on the backside, ran him across. He made a nice throw. Got into the end zone. The ball did come loose. But just he was able to get it back, to be able to register the score.
Let's look at this from a second angle this time. From behind him, you can see that Lester Richmond right there to collar him down, and then the ball pops loose. And they have 4 opportunities to get it in, and minute 41 to do so.
And who do you think is going to get the ball in this one?
Oh, I think it's going to be Miko Brown, and I'd probably bet my house on it. And I'd probably end up with 2 houses as Brown scampers into the end zone. Has he made it yet? Nope. Yep, there he is. Actually, the first 5 minutes of this second half is going to be crucial because of all the adjustments that both teams have made. Harnish under center this time. He's got Miko Brown in the backfield. Brown's going to get the call. They're waiting on him. He bops around, does find some room, and scampers out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Here's something that's a real interesting stat. Now take a look at this. He's not going to wait for you. 3rd and 6, big third down play. Northern, 3 of 7 in third down conversions. Harnish is going to keep this one and got it. It's going to be run out of bounds, and Dewan Collins sidelines kind of made sure that he went down.
Well, he ushered him out of bounds, as they would say. Gave him a little tap there, and was careful to pull off so as not to grab that 15-yard penalty.
Dewan Collins had him run into him. That's Rockets only been penalized once for 5 yards, 4 for 40 for Northern Illinois. That's could have an impact in this ball game. Let's wait. Pass is complete, and that is going to be catching the ball, being knocked out of bounds. Landon Cox, the junior from Calumet City, Illinois. He'll pick up another first down to the Rockets' 35-yard line. So Chandler Harnish waving off the play, calling an audible from the gun. Now puts a man in motion. They're going to keep this one on the ground. Brown tries to move outside. He's got some speed. He's got one man to beat, and Lester Richmond makes sure he eats some turf.
They did a nice job, Northern did, of sealing the edge, allowing him to get the corner, and when you can see how fast he is. If he sees the seam, he's gone.
Well, he gets outside very quickly, and really there isn't anybody that it's kind of like Page with the Rockets. Once he gets outside, he gets that step on you.
Well, they put Spahn in, who's a little bigger back. He squares those shoulders up going for the goal line. Looks like he is about, maybe a half yard short there.
And he will stay in the ball game. He is the one that they use in goal line situations most of the time. And he is there with a fullback to lead the way. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Harnish goes in for the score to make it 14-12.
Well, Northern did a smart thing there. They came up on the ball and quick counted. They went right away before the Rocket defense was set. There was no one over the middle of the ball, and he easily goes into the end zone.
So Northern Well, and again, DeJuan Collins is in the backfield as he was, and he ripped off about a 16-yard run to get that drive started. He'll get the call this time, and those 16-yard run, he won't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, Northern again packing the box, bringing people.
Option to the left side. Danton's lost the ball. Picked up by Northern Illinois. I believe Northern's got it. They do. Danton got hit and lost the ball, and Northern was there. A lot of white jerseys were there.
Well, again, when you're out and running the option, you have to cover the ball. He made a good choice. The play wasn't there. He got hit pretty low in the legs and just lost the handle. You can see a nice cut right here. Took the hit. The ball came out.
And again, I'll tell you, he's had a great game. Danton looking for any changes from his coaching staff. Now sends Berzing in motion. From the goal line, fakes the handoff. Stops, dances around, wants to go across the middle. This one's almost picked off. It is picked off. And once again, it was Tracy Wilson who almost intercepted the last one. He did intercept this one. And Noble's going to bring him down, but now Northern with the cornerback today. He has been all over the field.
That was a big stop for Northern, given their offense. Excellent position here at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
1 minute gone in the fourth, and Harnish handing off to Brown. Brown still on his feet, works his way down, stretches to the end zone. Didn't quite get there. Just shy of the goal line, but he'll pick up enough yardage to make it first and goal. So now Toledo went in last time he did this, and he's trying it again. He got it. So Chandler Harnish scores his second touchdown from a yard out.
Well, it started with the turnover.
Yeah.
When you give the other team the ball on the 10-yard line, it's very difficult to ask your defense to come out and do a whole lot with it.
NIU will take their first lead of the ball game, 19-14, and now put some pressure on the Rockets to get back on the board. But
right in the middle. If he took a quarterback sneak right now, he could walk right in between those linebackers.
Collins again. Touchdown, Toledo.
Or you give it to Collins and you let him.
There you go. Either way.
Well, that's a great drive there by the Rockets.
He's back there with, I believe that's Collins. Yes, it is. And DeJuan gets the call, gets nowhere. Actually may lose 2 yards. Us coming to Toledo, I can guarantee you. They had played a very tough schedule this year and had done so very well. Harnish gets set. He's going to the air. Better hurry. He's going to run with it. Now he throws. It's going to be complete. Perez Ashley on the reception.
Play, but was able to get the ball off for a completion.
And notice they came and spiked the ball before anybody could ring the pagers down on the field. Miko Brown is in the backfield still. Harnish at quarterback. It's been his arm this possession. Back to throw again. Over the middle. This one complete. It's Cox. He got hit by Lester Richmond, but Bo Brzezinski had to come over to put him down. First down, Northern, down at the Toledo 27-yard line.
And they're now in field goal range right now. He laid there for a little bit before he got up. This is fourth down. They're going to be kicking here, so this is your
your field goal.
That's right.
And it's going to be a 41-yarder from Salerno.
This is why I was a little surprised they threw on second down. The incomplete pass.
Yeah. They must feel very confident in this young man's leg. This is for the game, or at least a lead with 44 seconds to play. It's up, it's blocked. It's blocked, and the Rockets are going to win. And Northern Illinois has one timeout, and this one is going to be over. My goodness gracious.
Well, we talked in the opening, Rich, about the defense having to step up. And I think that's what you saw tonight. They continually controlled the offense of Northern Illinois. Were able to stop this big drive here, and then the special teams come up with the block. I think you have to applaud the defense, and how would they answer last week after having 50 points scored on them?
Well, here it is. Comes up, the kick, and I don't know who it was that got their hand on that one, but they saved the game for the Rockets. And now Petit, under center, is going to take a knee. And the last 39 seconds are going to count off.
Yeah, we call that the victory formation, and I know you